But there's a real risk of your next deal being less than favorable. You need to start impressing the team.
Oh, I've come in early there. Grumpy, Emma. Unfortunately, you're not expecting 10 goals. We need to turn this around quickly. Oh, goodness me. There we go. This is the very first time I've ever been threatened in any career mode on F1 games. Yep. I think it's a season 2. I think I was driving worse last year, to be honest. The car performance is just falling around now this time around more so than my actual driving performance. I'm a very realistic opportunity of getting fired from Toro Rosso. Anyway, I came in early because I think we're about to have an invitational event. We are. Wow, that hurts my feelings. So we have an overtake challenge at Britain. Overtake the number of cars before it runs out. Britain's short. Oh, we have a checkpoint challenge, which we've already done that one. We've passed that one. Interesting that we still haven't got an R26 or a 95 Ferrari. Alright, we're going to do an overtake challenge. I feel like overtaking cars rather than racing. We've already passed that one for the McLaren there. Anyway, welcome to Casual Gamers. I don't know if I even said that properly. Invitational, what are we, number 6 for the season here. Just had to come in there a little bit early as we got told off by Emma. Or Claire, whatever the fuck, that's Emma, isn't it? As long as this is dry, I feel like we can do well here. But, yep. That came off a performance where we actually met expectations besides our qualifying. So, yep, go figure. Anyway, we've got 4 rounds to turn this around. And keep our time. Wow, isn't this interesting? A year ago we were pushing for it and we thought, oh yeah, back end of this season we'll be fighting for a Renault or Force India drive. This time around we're literally fighting to keep our seat at Toro Rosso. Alright, let's do this. 9 opponents in a 96 Williams. Now, this is usually the car that holds us up. So, let's do the opposite here. Let's overtake. Whoa, look at the closing speed here on the McLaren. So, it's before the time runs out. I thought it was a lapse. But, no, it's until the amount of time runs out. Now, you're going to judge me off the circuit there, probably. No, shock horror. Alright. Let's show them that I'm capable of here and get told off. Pricks. Just having a bit of a look there at the car. I don't think I've looked at the Williams 96 before that, like that. So I have a bit of a look at it outside the cockpit mood there. Whoa. Kaufman, you just want to go on the racing line there a little bit with your braking. Brake test me like that. Alright, so we've got 7 more to go here in 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Try and maintain this as getting ever close here to Sari. It's always the same drivers, isn't it? These made-up drivers. As we're going to shove one at the inside. You know what actually be cool is, made-up drivers. I get why they've got to do that, and they apparently didn't get the contract to sort of use the real drivers' names. Fair enough. But have some of the sort of the F1 drivers from last season, or have like Rio Haryanto in one, or just like drivers, Jerome D'Ambrosio, you know what I mean? Like actual drivers that are no longer in F1. All these Formula E drivers, the Formula 1 reject category, as I like to call it. Surely we're going to shove one up the inside here. It's a field of McLarens again. This always seems to be the case in these overtake challenges. This is the very first time we did one, wasn't it, in a 96 Williams. I feel this is this one we passed and it was just McLaren. That very first one that we did? I can't remember. I just remember watching that replay video and just going McLaren. And we've got a field of 91 McLarens. None of them are the 88 one because I still have yet to download that. And I will have to do that probably in between now and our next season. And so we can maybe get it onto online mode. Not that I feel it's going to be any different to the 91 McLaren, but who knows. I'm going to take another... Whoa, gets a little bit close to me there. Okay, 3 more to do in about 80 seconds. We'll get Izumi here shortly. We've got Clark. Is that Jim Clark? 2 more. 2 more to go. In just over a minute. Oh, it's not going to help if I get a curb. Big chunk of curb there. Cost me some time. Got to get Clark soon. And then I'm going to have just under a minute to get one more car. There we go. Oh, last of the late break is going to push myself off there. Just holds on to it. Alright, I've got 55 seconds to overtake one more car. Surely, judging on the pace in this car, we can do that. Let's go up into rich mode. We've got plenty of fuel there, plus 3 laps. So I think we're all good in the hood. It's a matter of catching this last McLaren, not making any mistakes. We've got plenty of time. I'm just going to slow it down a little bit, not take any risks here on Moreno. And surely we'll just outspeed him now into turn 1. Get a bit of slipstream going on here. Move across. Boom. Done. Job done. Keep it on the track. And this is ours now to lose. Can we get ahead of one more car here? Well, doesn't matter. We're going to pass it. There we go. Good feeling. Oh, right. It's good to actually feel like you've achieved something for once, isn't it? Alright, that's been Cash Gamer Oz. We're off to the US next in our career mode. We've been warned by Toro Rosso. We'll try and turn it around. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll have one more invitation around before the end of the season. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. We'll speak to you next time. Good night.